The clock strikes midnight, and just like that, a new year begins. But this isn't just any year, it's 2025. A fresh start. A chance to rewrite your story. Yet, as you sit in the quiet of your room, staring at the same four walls, a question lingers in your mind. Asterisk, can I really change my life? Asterisk. Meet Daniel. He's 32, stuck in a job he hates, drowning in routine, and wondering where all his dreams went. Every year, he makes resolutions, and every year, they fade away by February. He's tired. He's frustrated. But deep down, he still believes there's more for him, more to life than just surviving. Across the city, we have Maya, a 28-year-old woman who just walked away from a relationship that drained her spirit. She gave it everything, hoping things would change, but they didn't. Now, she's standing at the edge of something new, but fear keeps whispering in her ear. Asterisk, what if I fail? Asterisk. Maybe you see yourself in Daniel. Maybe you relate to Maya. Or maybe your story is completely different. But here's the truth. No matter where you are right now, 2025 holds something powerful, the opportunity to reset, to break free from the past, and to step into the life you were meant to live. But here's the catch. Change isn't easy. It demands courage, discipline, and a mindset shift. Most people give up before they even start. But not this time. Not you. So, what does it take to truly start over? To leave behind fear, doubt, and the weight of yesterday? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you're going to discover exactly how to transform your life, starting today. Daniel wakes up to the same blaring alarm he's heard for years. His apartment feels colder than usual, or maybe it's just the weight of his thoughts pressing down on him. He drags himself out of bed, gets dressed, and heads to work. A job he once believed would make him happy, but now feels like a slow drain on his soul. The traffic is the same, the office chatter is the same, and by noon, he's already counting the hours until he can leave. On the other side of the city, Maya sits in a cafe, stirring her coffee without drinking it. She's been doing this a lot lately, sitting in places, lost in thought, watching the world move while she feels stuck in one place. Her phone buzzes, a message from a friend checking in. She types back, asterisk, I'm fine, asterisk, even though she isn't sure if that's true. When she looks around, she wonders how many other people feel like this, like they're waiting for something to change but don't know where to begin. Both Daniel and Maya are trapped in their own ways. For Daniel, it's a routine that feels like a cage. For Maya, it's the fear of stepping into the unknown. But what neither of them realizes yet is that life has a way of pushing you forward when you least expect it. That night, Daniel finds himself scrolling mindlessly through his phone, passing by post after post of people announcing their new beginnings, quitting their jobs, starting businesses, traveling the world. He feels a twinge of envy, but mostly he feels lost. What do they have that he doesn't? Why does change seem so easy for them and impossible for him? Still, fear doesn't let go easily. Doubt creeps in, whispering the same old lies. Asterisk, you're not ready. It's too late. You'll fail, asterisk. Daniel stares at his list and laughs bitterly. What's the point? He has bills to pay, responsibilities, a life that doesn't just allow him to pick up and start over. And yet, isn't that exactly what people do? Isn't that what every success story is made of? Someone deciding, against all odds, that they want something more. Maya, too, hesitates. She looks at her list of fears and wonders if she's strong enough to face them. But then a thought sneaks in. Asterisk, what if I am asterisk? They don't know it yet, but they're standing on the edge of something big. The kind of change that doesn't happen overnight but starts with a single step. But what will that first step be? Will they take it, or will they let fear win again? That's the real question, and the answer? Well, that's still unfolding. Daniel wakes up earlier than usual. He doesn't know why, but something feels different. Maybe it's the thoughts that have been circling in his head for days, refusing to quiet down. Maybe it's the small piece of hope buried under all the doubt. Either way, he gets up, makes coffee, and sits at his tiny kitchen table, staring at the list he wrote the night before. It looks ridiculous now, like a wishful fantasy. But still, he can't bring himself to throw it away. At work, everything feels the same, yet he's seeing it differently. The endless emails, the draining meetings, the meaningless small talk, it all feels heavier, like he's been carrying it for too long. And then it happens. A new guy joins the team, full of energy and excitement. He reminds Daniel of himself years ago when he still believed this job was the right path. The difference is Daniel no longer feels that way. He watches the new guy settle in and something clicks. He doesn't belong here anymore. He's been staying out of habit, out of fear, but deep down he knows his time here is over. Maya, meanwhile, takes her first step without even realizing it. She says yes to meeting her old friend for coffee, something she usually avoids. They talk, and for the first time, she admits how lost she feels. Her friend listens, then asks a question that catches her off guard. Asterisk, if you could do anything right now, without fear, what would it be? Asterisk. Maya hesitates. The answer should be simple, but it isn't. 1,000 thoughts rush in, things she once wanted, things she was afraid to admit. Finally, she says, asterisk, I don't know. But I think I need to find out. Asterisk, her friend smiles. Asterisk, then start somewhere. Anywhere. Asterisk. But change is never that easy. As soon as Daniel considers leaving his job, fear grabs hold of him. What if he fails? What if he regrets it? He spent years building this life, and even if it's not what he wants, at least it's familiar. The unknown is terrifying. Maya faces a different battle. She's not just trying to figure out what she wants, she's battling the voice in her head that tells her she's not enough. That she made too many mistakes. That she wasted too much time. Every time she thinks about moving forward, she feels like something is pulling her back. Days pass, and neither of them take action. The tension builds, the frustration grows. They want change, but they're stuck between fear and possibility, between the past and the unknown future. And then something happens, something small but powerful. Daniel watches a coworker, one he's worked with for years, hand in his resignation. The man looks relieved, even excited. Daniel pulls him aside. Asterisk, why now? Asterisk, he asks. The man shrugs. Asterisk, because I realized I was waiting for the right time. But the right time never comes. You have to make it. Asterisk. Maya, on the other hand, stumbles upon an old notebook buried in a box of things she never unpacked after her breakup. Inside, she finds pages filled with dreams, things she wanted before she lost herself. Some seem silly now, but others ignite something in her. She flips through the pages, feeling something she hasn't felt in a long time, possibility. But just when it seems like things are shifting, reality comes crashing back in. Daniel's boss calls him into a meeting, offering him a promotion, a raise, more responsibility, more security. It's everything he should want. But does he? Maya's ex reaches out. Just a simple message. Asterisk, hope you're doing okay. Asterisk, she stares at it, emotions swirling. It would be so easy to go back to what's indecision. Then, something happens. Something neither of them saw coming. For Daniel, it's a call from an old college friend, someone he hasn't spoken to in years. Asterisk, he saw your work online. Asterisk, the friend says. Asterisk, you still into that stuff? Asterisk, Daniel hesitates. Asterisk, what stuff? Asterisk, design, creativity, all the things you used to love before you got stuck in that corporate world. Asterisk, the words hit like a punch to the gut. Asterisk, used to love. Asterisk, the truth is, he never stopped loving it. He just convinced himself it wasn't practical. His friend continues, Asterisk, I'm starting something new. It's risky, but I need someone like you. If you're interested, let's talk. Asterisk. For Maya, it's an unexpected run-in. She's walking through the city when she spots her ex, only he's not alone. He's with someone new. Laughing, holding hands, looking happier than she remembers him ever being with her. She wasn't expecting this. Seeing him was one thing. Seeing him moved on, that was another. Her chest tightens, and for a moment, she feels herself spiraling. The familiar thoughts rush in. Asterisk, maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe I was the problem. Maybe I made a mistake leaving. Asterisk. Daniel and Maya both face moments that could break them. But something shifts. Not immediately, not easily, but something inside them refuses to collapse. Daniel doesn't say yes to his friend right away. He doesn't even know if he can. But for the first time in years, he considers it. He envisions a life beyond spreadsheets and corporate meetings, a life where his work actually excites him. He starts imagining possibilities instead of just problems, and that alone feels like a step forward. Maya, on the other hand, does something she never thought she would. She doesn't run away. She doesn't hide. She doesn't let the sight of her ex undo her progress. Instead, she stands there, takes a deep breath, and reminds herself of something important. She left for a reason. And maybe, just maybe, she wasn't meant to go back. But life isn't done testing them yet. The past doesn't let go so easily, and neither does fear. Just when they think they're making progress, a new challenge arises, one that could change everything. And this time, walking away might not be an option. Daniel sits in his car outside the office, gripping the steering wheel so tightly his knuckles turn white. The resignation letter is printed, signed, and folded neatly in his bag. His heart pounds as he replays every possible scenario in his head. His boss's reaction, his boss nods. Then go. Do what you need to do. I won't stand in your way. The weight on Daniel's chest lifts in an instant. He expected a fight, but instead he finds closure. It's terrifying, but also freeing. Walking out of that office for the last time, he feels something he hasn't felt in years: light. Maya's own moment of clarity comes unexpectedly. She's scrolling through her phone when she stumbles across an old voice memo she recorded years ago. She presses play, and her own voice fills the room, excited, full of dreams she had forgotten. One day, I'm going to create something that matters, the voice says. Something that makes people feel like they're not alone. The words hit her harder than she expects. That version of herself, the one who believed in something bigger, still exists. She's just been buried under fear and doubt. But not anymore. The next morning, Daniel boards a plane to meet his old friend, ready to see where this new opportunity will take him. Maya, on the other hand, walks into a small bookstore cafe and signs up for an open mic night, something she never would have dared to do before. Just when it seems like everything is falling into place, the final twist arrives. As Daniel lands, he gets a message from an unknown number. Are you sure you made the right choice? No name, no context, just those words. A chill runs down his spine. Did someone at his old job send this? Was it a mistake? And why does it feel like a warning? Maya, standing backstage at the cafe, gets a similar message. You think this is who you're meant to be? Think again. She stares at her phone, heart racing. For a moment, fear returns. The past has a way of reaching for you, even when you think you've escaped it. But then, something shifts. Daniel grips his phone, then deletes the message without hesitation. Maya exhales, locks the screen, and steps onto the stage. The past may always whisper, but they don't have to listen.